Go ahead.
Hello and welcome, everybody. I hope you're ready to get fucking wet. Because tonight, we are looking at Josh's water-type gym. He is the last gym of our Season 3 Monotype Challenge. So the league and their drafted teams will be taking him and what I can only assume is a VGC Doubles Rain team. Because that's really the only viable way to run a water gym.
Yeah, why would you draft a water gym if you weren't going to go rain team?
Exactly. And of course, we're going to see heavy-hitting Mons like Dracovish and also his friend Dracovish. And probably his two buddies, Dracovish and Dracovish.
Yeah.
So
this is Team Dracovish.
With supporting cast. It's like Dracovish and then a bunch of Ringo stars.
Yep, so I'm assuming we get a Polytoad in here. Probably Ludicolo. I haven't seen the teams yet, so this is me and Jack's first time of seeing these videos, and we're just going to do our commentary on it. Now, Jack knows how his battle went. I know how my battle went. So we do not know how everybody else's battle went until we see this.
We do not. Now, I got to say, I think that water is probably
gonna wreck.
The strongest type in the game.
It's gonna wreck people.
Switch.
Especially with the addition of Polytoad in the Isle of Armor, because previously the only rain setters you saw in my Season 2 doubles team was Pelipper.
He brought Kingdra too.
Pelipper.
So he's got, 3 Swift Swimmers?
Yeah.
And 1 setter, and then a Lapras to take hits. And then
Not
Dracovish.
to mention G-Max. Lapras is an amazing
because
Resonance Lapras.
Yep.
Is a great G-Max move.
Mm-hmm.
And Ice is very strong.
So we get Calvin in the first match.
Okay.
Calvin, he's going up against his brother-in-law.
And I think... Actually, I don't know. I don't want to speculate, because this is going to be, like I said...
Well, Heliolisk is going to be a big one for him because of the Thunder. And then Snorlax is just good because it's Snorlax.
Yeah, but again, Heliolisk will die in one hit to a Fishious Rend in the Rain.
Correct. That's why you almost instantly want to get rid of him. But at the same time, Heliolisk could be sashed, would be my guess.
Which is why I find the switch out interesting. Because, obviously if it's a sash, he can't double down if he's switching out.
Yeah. Because I'd almost double down with Polytoad there.
Exactly. That was my thinking as well. But he's going to switch out for Lapras. And there goes Snorlax, which is interesting to me.
Well, yeah, because Dracovish is going to be faster than Snorlax, and he can take him out in one hit in the rain. And he G-Maxes Heliolisk.
Not a bad move.
Not a bad move at all. Well, because he has dry skin, so he gets healed after each turn as well.
And I think he figures G-Maxing is the only way to keep him from getting one-shotted.
That might be true, too.
Minus a sash. But if he doesn't... He
brought in his water absorber so he can't get hit. That's genius.
Who?
Quagsire.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Now that's going to save him for one turn. But I imagine... Oh, he's not running Freeze Dry. He doesn't have Freeze Dry. I was going to say, Freeze Dry from Lapras probably kills Quagsire.
Oh, 100%.
Did he just try using Fishious Rend again?
Yeah, he did, and it's not going to work because Quagsire is still out there.
Yeah, so I don't... I mean...
He's probably choiced.
A brain fart, maybe?
No, he's choiced.
Oh,
and he just sacked. I mean, obviously, you choice Scarf or choice Banned.
Interesting.
That's huge. That's big, getting Dracovish out that early. Bringing in the Swift Swimmer, who doesn't take lightning damage. Who does not take lightning damage.
Out a turn ago. When I ran the Rain team, I loved to lead Ludicolo for sweeping ability, and then bring in Dracovish.
Yeah.
Just for reasons like that. Just because if you get stuck with Dracovish, He's very easy to lose.
And you kind of want Dracovish to be your last Mon, in a way.
Yeah, after the counters have died. Right?
After the counters have died. Yeah, 100%. I agree with you there.
See, if he would have switched out Dracovish, and yes, he would have been low health after the first move, but you're going to waste his G-Max and kill his Storm Drain, and Dracovish really only needs one turn to get a knockout.
Yeah.
So,
and the Max Lightning killed Ludicolo. Surprising.
That is not surprising from a G-Max.
I guess it is a G-Max. Ludicolo is not...
Or not G-Max, sorry, Dynamax.
Yeah, he's not hefty, so...
Notice that Josh is running a Swift Swim Seismitoad for once.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. He's got 3 Swift Swimmers.
Poison Touch, which is smart.
3 Swift Swimmers.
He did switch out his Politoed, so he can reset the rain here.
Correct. And Kingdra's probably about to go big boy.
Josh has made some questionable decisions with his D-Maxes before, though. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see Big Boy out of that Swift Sim Seismitoad.
Damn, see, I would have Big Boyed right there.
Well, I know what you would have done, but we're not watching you. We're watching Josh.
That's true.
He says, give me your fucking lunch money.
And the Draco Meteor. I mean, at least it got the kill. But now Superpower is going to... It's not going to hurt that bad. Because Kingdra doesn't get hurt by...
Good save there.
I mean, I thought he was going to hit Lapras. Yeah. Because the ice. Honestly, I thought he was going into Lapras because the ice, you take fighting damage. So that's strange to me that he went into Kingdra.
He might not have expected... he may not have expected to lose Heliolisk there.
Yeah, that's true. This is interesting.
This is an interesting match.
Bringing in back the big boy.
After most of the sweepers are gone, that's smart.
Yep.
You know,
because Dracovish is the only thing that can one-hit him.
We see Snorlax all the time.
A G-Max Kingdra would have, but with Draco Meteor, he's already lost his special attack. So
his survivability makes him a pain in the ass for most teams. Even if he's not the biggest threat to you, he's just so hard to get rid of.
See, look at the crit. He got a crit on Snorlax, and it was only half. See, there's the superpower into Lapras, and it's a kill.
Right.
That's what I figured was going to happen on turn 1.
I'm betting he expected to get a shot with Heliolisk.
See, I don't know why you would bet on that. Kingdra's so fast in the rain.
I don't know, man. We've seen a lot of misclicks before, but at the same time, it doesn't seem to be negatively affecting him that much.
That's true.
We got who's in the back for Josh here? Seismitoad and...
Politoed.
Politoed. The Frog Boys. Interesting not to see Gyarados.
The only person you would have put Gyarados in for would be Lapras.
Also interesting not to see G-Max out of either Lapras or Seeking. And I'm telling you, he's doing
it with his Seismitoad.
I told you, man, he likes G-Max Seismitoad. And I think it's because of the one, Swift Swim, so he's always going to go first. And 2, the natural bulkiness of it.
Yeah. Kingdra just hits so hard. It's hard not to want to Dynamax him. I mean, the 400 special attack. It's just... That's massive.
Josh blows him up and says, get your ass in there, boy.
Yep, big boy.
Big Meech. Larry Hoover coming in hot. Look at him.
Look at Larry. Looking good.
Did Josh nickname his... No, he did not nickname his Mons.
He did not.
Now, is this going to be enough, though?
No, because it's three special attack downs. It's not going to kill.
No, I'm talking about G-Max Seismitoad, not the Kingdra who is bombed out and depleted. He needs to switch Kingdra out now.
Yeah.
He's officially worthless.
Where he can come back in and actually hit somebody.
Because it's Swift Swim, which means even if he's low health, he'll probably get a hit off. Especially against a Snorlax.
Yeah.
You need to take him out so that way his stats re-up.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just wasting him. He's just taking shots. And if Calvin's smart, he doesn't even hit into Seadra because of the down special attack.
Yeah, because why would you want to even attack him? He has 3 special attack downs.
He's a limp noodle. Keep him in there.
I agree. And he goes for the rest. Very smart. Here comes the Lumberry. or Chesto Berry. I forget that he uses Chesto instead of Lum.
What an idiot.
Well, Lum is any status move, so that's why I say Lum. But Chesto is just for sleeping, which is smart because if your Snorlax got hit with a Paralyze, your Berry would pop, and you don't want that because you can just rest it back.
Oh man, what a battle of titans! This
Another
is
one.
Josh's first season, yeah.
This is his
Josh, what are you doing,
fourth
man?
special attack down. It's doing nothing.
He's doing nothing, and I don't understand why he's not bringing. Especially since you bring Politoed there, the rain's already up for this Max Geyser. Not that it matters because he got the kill, but you take the Max Geyser into Snorlax with the rain, you might kill. I don't know. Especially with all of these curses. Curses raises attack and defense, right?
Yeah.
So
you
he's
need
still
a
vulnerable.
And the thing about Seismitoad is I think he's a physical attacker.
I believe he is too.
So that's why Kingdra would have been the better move because of the special attacking of King,
But you need to get him out of there.
Yeah. And he doesn't have his Kingdra Life Orb either, which is strange to me because that's what you run on Kingdra is a Life Orb.
I wonder what he has on Kingdra then.
I don't know.
Maybe a sea incense or something?
Yeah, maybe.
Do not. Josh, come on, man.
What did he do?
I bet
kept him in?
I bet the amount of health we see him lose isn't even visible.
Well, he's not raising his special attack, but it's still not hitting him hard enough.
No, his special attack stat at this point has to be a 5.
And there's the Focus Sash.
I bet that would kill. I bet that Max Strike would kill Snorlax anyways. Maybe not because he's been raising his defense with Curse, but you're not doing anything. I don't understand what the point of...
There's the free Swords Dance, and then I almost think he might go T-Tar here just to get the Sand Rush.
And then sweep with Excadrill?
Yeah.
Did T-Tar not already go down?
T-Tar hasn't been in.
I don't know why I thought he led with T-Tar. He didn't. He led with Snorlax and then switched him out immediately, didn't he?
Correct.
Yeah, this is a match that Josh, I think, had the upper hand in there when he got done with the Heliolisk D-Max. But keeping Seadra in there, I think, has completely thrown this away.
You mean Kingdra?
Yes, Kingdra.
Yeah, I agree. Kingdra has no more...
because he's wasted instead of wasting one turn on the switch, he's wasted
He has him choice specs.
So he's just struggling now?
Yeah.
And there he goes. Yeah, that's inexplicable to me.
Also strange, he doesn't have Perish. He does not have Perish Song on his Politoed.
I really think that saving Seadra or Kingdra, bringing him back in, could have been the game for him. I really think Josh had the upper hand.
Or at least Dynamaxing him and hitting some Max Geysers.
And there you have, folks. Calvin takes the first water badge.
Yep. All right. Hold on.
Stay tuned for another challenger.
Okay. I'll count down 3, 2, and it's you. So, 3, 2, 1.
All right, round 2 from the Josh Water Gym.
And it's
taking a hard loss from Calvin at the first match. Comes in with me. Is it me? Is it my turn?
It's you.
All right, we'll see how this goes.
You know how it goes. I just don't yet.
I do know how it goes. I'm not going to spoil it for y'all, though.
Honestly, you should run... You run this with Rillaboom, right? You have to.
Yep. Except I'm me, and I do things. So, we'll see how it goes. I actually don't remember if I won or lost this. I know I fucked up multiple times in this battle, but I'm not sure how it actually ends.
All right, well, we'll just skip ahead to we'll skip ahead to the battle.
I know that he plays it really well, and I don't play it very well.
He's been doing that same lead.
The lead's not terrible. I mean, obviously you lead Politoed.
Yeah. Politoed,
so then the question
I would do
is,
Politoed Ludicolo or Politoed Kingdra, though. Like, all day.
Do you lead... See, that's the thing, is do you lead Dracovish for the quick kills? Or do you...
And you have a Storm Drain user, don't you?
What?
You have a Storm Drain user.
I do. I have Gastrodon, yeah.
And you obviously weakness policy'd your Colossal.
I believe I did, yes.
How did you... What? How do you do bad? There's no way.
Because I'm an idiot.
Alright. Let's see how this plays out.
I mean, he's a hard hitter. That's the one that
Notice here that we're playing Calvin because he has the... It's Josh. It's under Calvin's name because he has the capacity to record. So if you're confused about that, don't be.
Yeah. So if you hear some random voices, it could be Josh. It could be Calvin.
Super dope lead from me.
Yeah. Honestly.
Because as the slower
you get your sand.
Get the sand. Yeah.
Correct. Having weather control against a bunch of swift swimmers is how you beat a water team.
Mm-hmm.
But Hippowdon goes down like a sack of potatoes to water no matter what.
True. Especially if Fish is run from Dracovish, which I don't believe. Like I said, honestly, it's been a while. I don't remember exactly how I played this match, but I don't believe that I let him take a Fisher's Rent here. I believe you're going to see a switch from Hippowdon.
Yeah,
I do keep him for weather control.
Weather control, because you don't want him to go out too early.
Correct. I'm also not entirely sure which move build I'm running on Sableye here. Yeah, I think we have similar ideas here.
See, that's what's strange to me, too. Like, he didn't bring 2 weather controllers.
Well, it can't... Pelipper is not good enough to justify bringing just for rain, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you switch out and you get your Storm Drain hit here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there goes your Sash for Mark, though.
Yeah. Except I'm not using a Sash. He's got leftovers. He's a bulky bitch. Mark's my guy.
Nice.
See, so I'm clearly in the driver's seat here, but this is where I fuck up.
Yeah, you don't bring out the guy that's 4 times weak to the guy that's there.
Exactly.
Because
I'm so tunnel vision in the fact that he has Storm Drain for Fish's Friend that I forget that this Giga Drain is clearly going to kill.
And the fact that he's going to go first now because he's resetting the rain.
Right, which, by the way, I don't think would have mattered so much. I think he goes first anyways.
I think he's still a faster Mon, yeah, because Gastrodon's slow as shit.
What matters is the fact that as a ground type, Sandstorm boosts Gastrodon's defense.
Yeah.
So what I needed to do there was to take...
You needed to quash Ludicolo, actually. That was your only shot.
Yeah, or something of that matter. Yeah, I actually forget what I did with Sableye here.
With Mark.
But that was the problem for me because I can't really bring out the big sweeper for the rain team is obviously Rillaboom with the Grassy Surge, and I was hoping to get Ludicolo out of the way before I did it with Rillaboom. Honestly, I think for the most part, leading Sableye was a bad choice.
Yeah, you should have led Rillaboom, Wario.
Yes, I should have. And I think in my mind, saving Rillaboom for later was a better idea, but it wasn't. No. The good news is Rillaboom does tear shit up here.
Yeah, he should.
Yeah. The problem is the threat here, the Swift Swimmer, Ludicolo doesn't actually get killed by a Grassy Glide because of the grass type, right?
Yeah. So I'm assuming you quash. No, you don't.
Well, they're both priority, so.
Yeah, so, I mean, you're hitting Politoed no matter what. Here
Right,
comes an Ice Beam into you.
Yeah, and I think that is what fucked me, because I did not remember that Ludicolo could learn Ice Beam. Yes.
The Poison Jab should hurt him, though.
Yeah, that's
Not
why
enough,
I brought Poison
but
Jab.
it still hurts him.
Right. I actually brought Poison Jab on Sableye just for Ludicolo, because I knew that he would be my biggest threat.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is I now have a Rillaboom that's not going to hold out long enough to take care of the rest of his heavy hitters.
Yeah. Yeah, Sableye's just out there not dealing enough damage. He's a support.
Correct.
He's a support
he is
mon,
a
and you left him in too long.
And I did not use him correctly here.
Mm-hmm.
I think right now with all the Swift Swimmers and Rillaboom, my best choice would have been out there mock punching with Conkeldurr, because that's a priority move that's actually going to do the damage I need to support.
Correct. Rillaboom. So you're getting 2 priority hits off to at least kill one mon.
And the problem is that I'm an idiot, and I can only realize these things in hindsight. I think with this one, I really just assumed that it was a given that I was going to win this because of the grass mon I had.
Because you had Rillaboom. Yeah.
Right, but smart play from Josh here took that away from me. Ludicolo, clearly the MVP of his team for this match.
Yeah, because the Grassy Glide won't kill because he only takes half damage because Kingdra's a dragon type.
Right.
Because you're choice banded still, though, right?
I was surprised to see that, though.
Yeah, choice specs Kingdra and you didn't die. That's big.
Well, no, I thought that he was going to kill, go into Rillaboom there, but as it turned out, it didn't really matter.
Yeah. And there goes Kingdra.
I actually think, if I remember correctly, that was a misclick.
That you did that on accident?
I'm pretty sure I meant to kill Ludicolo there.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I don't know why you wouldn't have. Kingdra is not a threat because he already has a special attack down there.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that was a misclick. Unless, of course, obviously Kingdra's a big hitter.
I mean, Kingdra hits hard.
Unless my mindset was just get rid of Kingdra.
Yeah. I mean, I
used Kingdra all year. Now
so.
I realize that going into Ludicolo was probably the better move.
I mean, Kingdra is one of my favorite mons. I had him in this league, and I love him.
You know what my biggest problem with a lot of this last season's matches were? I forget that I can D-Max.
Yeah, D-Max Conkeldurr right here would be just money.
I really
protect once.
D-Maxing, I protected in order to get, obviously the Flame Orb off.
Yeah, and then you should go D-Max right into Guts. You get a Guts D-Max Conkeldurr. He hits so hard.
He does. That's true.
And you left Mark in way too long. Just like Josh
I do
did
that a lot. He's such a good support mon that when I have my hard hitters out there, I always think he's a good choice. And it's true that he's got a lot of use, but at the same time, it does bite me in the ass because he's really, as powerful as Quash is, and as great as his fake out and taunts and all that can be with his prankster, he really doesn't do damage.
No.
And that's a problem.
And see, that's the difference between him and Lipard to me. Lipard has fake tears, which makes every mon that I attack have 2 less special defense points.
See, I really thought that I was getting the kill there with Mach Punch.
You Mach Punched who? Draco?
Yeah, and the reason why I did double priority there is because I know that Vicious Rend is really only a threat if it goes first because of the multiplier on the damage.
Correct. So you hit him first, so his vicious run
Twice,
did not
yes.
kill you.
But at the same time, though, he's still doing a whopping damage, all because the Mach Punch was not enough to kill.
Yeah.
Even with the guts.
Well, at least you're getting
yes.
your thing
See,
here.
I think that this was the move a few turns ago. I don't think I should have let him keep Rain up.
No.
The problem is...
You should have taken out Mark right when he brought in Politoed, and you killed Politoed, and then you get weather control again.
The problem is, and I think this is what I was hesitant of, is I couldn't bring Hippowdon in without him dying, you know?
Yeah, you bring him in
and
and
he
dies.
down, so...
Yeah.
Unless I read an attack from one of his weaker mons, maybe a Politoed hit, or something like that. But either way, it's hard to predict he's going to survive, even with his defense against a water move.
And then you finally D-Max.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I D-Max Wario here, because I think this was when I was still running Weakness Policy Hippowdon. So I think in my head, I'm popping Weakness Policy here, assuming he's going to use his stronger attack to take out Conkeldurr. I'm pretty sure my plan here was to Mach Punch Dracovish down, and then take the Weakness Policy pop from
Ludicolo.
Yeah.
So Ludicolo just hits an Ice Beam, and then you pop it.
Nope, Ice Beam, and I think this is why I lost. Ice Beam does not pop Weakness Policy. Now, however, did I win this?
Dude, it's
No, you know what? I actually really don't remember if I won or lost this now that I think about it. Part of me thinks that I lose this to the G-Max
Seismitoad.
Lapras.
I
think he G-Maxes last. It's been a while, man. It has been a while, and
because once you took out Politoed, you should have brought in him right away.
Right, to take out to just gain the weather control. Yeah, I think he G-Maxes Lapras here, and that's what gets me. Because now that he's gotten chip damage to Hippowdon, I can't pop Weakness Policy here without dying. And he's not fast, so I'm not going to go first.
Yeah, you lose right here on this turn. But Mach Punch will do enough damage, do some decent damage to Lapras here, just because she's ice, but not enough because she's G-Maxed.
Correct. I almost think... I forget what the turn order is.
He does his Seismitoad.
Right.
He wants to reset the rain, would be my guess.
That and Seismitoad's actually not a bad D-Max here. Because of the fact that he does get the defense bonus from the sand.
That's a nice... That was a good max protect, though.
Yeah. And I just wish that he would have doubled into the D-Max mod. That would have saved me there, I think, and he didn't. And so it's a 2-on-1 here, and I think this is where I lose.
This is still pins and needles, though. If you would have brought out Mark earlier, you might have won this match. And honestly, you should have saved your G-Max for G-Max Colossal and Weakness Policy.
Colossal, I understand that the water hit to him does the steam engine, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he brought a weak enough mod that I would have survived a water hit.
In G-Max, you might have.
I would have needed a screen. I would have needed a light screen or a reflect.
I don't know. I think a G-Max would have helped.
I don't know, especially in doubles, because even if I survive, let's say I get steam engine and I get one turn. Maybe.
You get one turn. Yeah. That's true.
And the problem here is not that Colossal's not a good mon. In his move pool, he really doesn't have too much that hurts the water types here.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's GG's right there. Because it's just Colossal against a G-Max and a Lapras.
Yeah.
Or a D max, I mean.
Yeah, I think me throwing Gastrodon in the beginning is what really killed me.
Well, now it's a 1-on-1, but it's a
Yeah,
big boy
it's
against a small boy who takes
and
4 times
even with
water
one
hits.
turn, if I were running Protect, maybe I had something. But getting hit with this Max Geyser in the rain
It is over.
for a fire type, it's
Yeah.
over. Yeah.
It's GG's. Because you're 4 times,
Really
because it's rock and
nothing
fire.
I could have done. Yeah.
And you do run Protect.
Does it kill me anyways?
It might.
Like I said, it's been a while. I think that's smart. And what let's see.
Nope. Which would have popped a weakness policy and given you some steam engine.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, you know what I think this
Whoa.
comes down to?
Did you
know
win?
what I think this. No, do you know what I think this comes down to?
What?
Is that even actually what happens here? I really don't know what happens here.
Do you win?
I think his Swift Swim is still faster than my steam engine.
Well, it's double speed, so yeah, it should be.
Yeah, that's what it was. Is his steam engine or his Swift Swim is still faster than my steam engine.
That came down to the wire.
Right? I know. I think for as bad as I played it, I played the end kind like. Yeah, and it's one of those things where you look at those teams, you think about how good Rillaboom is in the current meta. There's really no excuse there.
Yeah, there really is no excuse.
There really isn't. I really came into that with the I'm gonna win mentality, and the ego kind of. I missed some very obvious reads. Like I needed to see, for instance, Ludicolo bringing Ice Beam. Of course, he's bringing Ice Beam because guess what? People are going to bring Grassmons against the rain team.
Yeah, 100%.
They
That's
just
why
are.
he has
They
an
just
ice.
are.
He has an ice move on almost every one of his mons. If you haven't noticed,
Right, which is smart. Which is, it's like one of those things where you have when people know what type you're bringing, you have to.
We're just gonna go straight into the next one, but keep talking.
Yeah, you have to counter your counters here. So next up is
Gavin.
Gavin.
Yeah.
Gavin. And Gavin.
He's a one.
Congratulations.
Honestly, dude, this dude has no shot.
I guess
he's too much fire.
This video.
Too much.
This is
fire.
our last gym. Gavin's 6-1 record.
I mean, the fire types I can handle.
Wins the gym challenge.
It does.
Gavin's fire gym, week 2 fire gym.
It does win the gym challenge, even though that's kind of a spoiler alert because this gym only has one loss so far.
It is kind of a spoiler.
But congratulations, Gavin. You are the
just
champion gym leader.
I will spoiler and say Josh loses at least one more of these matches. But
Which
yeah,
I
congratulations, Gavin. Just be happy that you're retiring on top because you're too good and we're kicking you out of the league.
No, he's not.
Yeah, no, we voted.
He did not.
Which, by the way, Gavin, I know this is going to surprise you, but the main proponent for kicking you out of the league was your buddy Dev. So
yeah.
Congratulations,
Devlin
Dev.
was actually the guy that brought it up. He was like,
he was like, Gavin's too good. We must take him down.
Yeah.
I didn't want to, Gav. I didn't want to, but Dev just wouldn't leave it alone. And, Trevor, of course, folded like a chair. He voted you out immediately.
No, I did not. Don't lie to this guy.
Yes, he did.
No.
Yes, he did.
Just kidding, Gavin. You're not out of the league. Don't listen to Jack. He's a dickhead. This is the lead that I'm talking about. This is it. This is the lead.
What's the lead?
Right here. Politoed Kingdra. All day, baby. And Dynamax Kingdra on the first turn with a Max Geyser. Just mess stuff up,
Right, and then you save Dracovish for when his strategy is hurt. When his counters are hurt and when his safety valves are in play, then you bring in the Dracovish.
He still didn't Dynamax. So strange to me.
Well, I sympathize with that because I forget, man. I forget, and I assume Josh may do the same thing, that or he just played his Dynamax a little differently. But I forget that Dynamax is there. I really do.
I don't. I play enough online that I don't.
Clearly. But I always forget that Dynamax is a thing, and it's bitten me in the ass more than once. And
Ooh, weakness policy T-Tar about to pop.
Really likes Dynamaxing Seismitoad. He has a propensity for doing that, but he definitely either forgets or misuses his Dynamax.
I get it. I Dynamax my Hatterene more than anything else, just because I love Hatterene so much.
Yeah.
But mine is in the right way. I either Dynamax Hatterene or Kingdra. The two people I should be doing it.
Yeah, I think in this season when we do VGC, I will emphasize Dynamax a lot more.
Wait, did you lose visual?
Or
is it
back? Totally did. That's why I texted you, but I wasn't going to bring it up because I texted you. Like, that was supposed to be like a behind-the-scenes note, so I'm glad you just blurted it out.
Yeah, man. You know, we're just all about blurting stuff out. So was it more on the Discord side? No, it says it's still showing.
I think it's on the... Well, it says it's loading for me. But focus on the action. I'll just comment on what you say.
Alright, so Grimmsnarl put up double screens. A Vicious Wren just killed another Watermon. He brings in Togekiss.
Can kill a Watermon through a screen.
Yeah.
There's a reason why they brought the ban hammer down on Dracovish, guys.
Dude, he's so good.
He is so good, and I misused him when I had him.
And now he's bringing out Kingdra. Here comes the swap for Politoed. He's resetting the rain because Vicious Wren killed T-Tar through a screen.
Vicious Wren kills fucking everything. The fact that I lost Season 2 to fucking Mothra to goddamn...
to Calvin.
To Calvin. Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna... They need to introduce a pokey gun so I can shoot myself.
Yeah. I won Season 2, so I'm fine with it. Obviously.
You didn't... Did you win You did win Season 2 because you didn't get me in the playoffs. I would have smoked you like a ham. What? Remember when I beat you in Season 2?
Yeah, remember when I ran it back because you hit the wrong Mon?
I'm sorry, man. Sorry, you were bad. Alright, what's going on in the match that we're supposed to be watching here?
Alright, so he's switching out Seismitoad. He's going into Kingdra here. He's taking out his Politoed. I mean, not Seismitoad. I apologize. Here comes Kingdra.
Gavin for Seismitoad.
Gavin's getting hit with Vicious Wrens left and right. And
just bow.
Togekiss.
If you ever fuck my sister again, we're going to have problems.
Togekiss actually lived through the screen. And he's drain kissing Dracovish. Dracovish is now at 1 health.
No shit. You're telling me Dracovish is at 1 health? He's going to get another turn?
Yeah.
He says, I may be down, but I'm not out. It's only a flesh wound.
Mm-hmm. And he still hasn't Dynamaxed that Kingdra. But then again, he's got the Kingdra
He's not
choice
going
specs.
to. He's going to. I could bet.
It's because he's choice specs. It's 100% because of the choice specs. It's not because of anything else.
When you it's even more reason when you Dynamax.
No, when you Dynamax, you lose your choice items.
Exactly. So it's even better as far as why you should Dynamax his Kingdra, because getting him out of that, like resetting that choice specs is awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
I think his biggest problem is that he's lowering his own special attack with that Draco Meteor. When you're running a rain team, the point of hitting bringing Watermons into the rain is the fact that you're getting a gigantic stab boost. I mean, you think about, so maybe teams are smart enough to bring
so
Pokemon
Kingdra missed a Hydro Pump.
Vulnerable to water, but
Vicious Wren kills.
Kingdra is a massively powerful special attacker with stab in the rain,
and he brought Hydro Pump
first.
I run Scald on mine because I don't want to miss.
You don't want to miss. That's true.
And I want to try to get a burn. 10% chance, man.
When you get all of that added damage, that 20 points, you're not missing that much.
No,
Scald is still killing most.
Yeah.
Okay, I appear to have regained my visual here for the moment. Nope, and it's gone.
Okay,
Just like
so
that.
Lapras, he brings out Lapras. We got 2 Watermons and a Rotom Heat.
A Rotom Heat. Okay, well that's an easy kill. Let's see if he gets it off.
Well, Rotom still has electric moves. But,
yeah, it's a dangerous attacker, but it's a wet noodle.
He's a wet noodle in against Swift Swimmers, so he's probably out.
Right, he takes one hit and he's going to go down like a $5 whore.
Yeah, which I'm hoping that Gavin was
opinion.
smart enough to choice him. Then again, we knew going into this season, we said it in the first
Gavin's
video,
team is all fire.
He's going to lose to the Water Gym.
Right.
It's just what it is,
but we
man.
also said that I was gonna win.
Who said that?
Yeah,
you did.
Maybe we said. I said that.
Yeah, but you say that every season.
That with Rillaboom.
You say that every season.
Well, you know what, man? You gotta believe in yourself, okay?
It's true. It's all about confidence.
You gotta believe in yourself. I'm confident. I'm a confident person.
So, Gavin's got 1 Mon left.
I think this is a great time to announce that we are currently recording Season 4. The draft has been completed and will be posted soon.
Yeah.
So you guys should like and subscribe for that.
Season 4 will be coming as soon as the new DLC releases next week. Because some of us have some of the new Mons that are coming out, and we're doing a VGC. We're doing Crown Tundra VGC style. So we're all drafting 8 Mons. You get to bring 4. Show 6, bring 4, and it's best of 2 quick videos, and you play everybody in the league once, and then it's a playoff. Yeah, that's the show 6. Only bringing 4 Mons is crazy to me because it really throws off. I mean, it's more strategy based.
It is because there's the type advantage kind of goes out the window because you just unless you get lucky. You can't bring something to cover everyone's type.
No, you can't.
You just can't. You just can't. So you're gonna see more diverse movesets.
Yep.
You're gonna see a lot more 2v2 strategies, a lot more support, give and take kind of moves.
Yep.
As well as a lot more sweeper setup. I think sweeper setup is the biggest thing. Get a Pokemon so powerful that it does not matter what type it is, it's going to run the table.
Yep. I mean, that's what VGC is, man. And it's about countering that on the opposite side, where it doesn't happen to you.
Stat neutralization, gimmicks, a lot of memes.
Yep.
So
and then Gavin goes down. Gavin's out.
Gavin's done.
Charizard goes down in 2 hits and on to the next video. So the next video is...
I could have guessed that, Trevor.
Yeah.
Look, you're going to stack your deck.
So, now, this is the one that I've been waiting for. Because Devlin, if he wins this, he goes to the championship.
Correct. Right now, as it sits, it would be who? Calvin and John Henry?
No, it'd be Calvin and Devlin.
Right, JH would get in with a win and a Devlin loss.
Correct. That is correct.
So this is big. This is big for multiple people in the league as far as the finale goes.
Yeah, and he's going with obviously a Politoed lead, but I'm not sure who he's bringing in secondly. He's really thinking hard about Ludicolo right now.
Ludicolo's a good sweeper. He's the Swift Swing grass type with an Ice Beam.
He decides to go with Dracovish instead.
Not sure if that's going to help. I mean,
against Devlin's team, I can see it being good only because Devlin's team, if you can get rid of Komodasho and Mandibuzz early, he's got no defensive counters for Fish's friend.
Maybe, but I know Devlin is thinking the same thing about Dracovish. That's the problem with leading Dracovish, is if you misread, if you get hit, take a hit, or Fish's friend into a protect, you're losing your heavy hitter.
Yeah.
Here come the Shadow Twins, Clefable and Gengar.
Oh, so you have visuals back. Nice.
I do have visuals back. I'm back on top of the action, Trevor.
All right. Well, yep, it's the Shadow Twins. Gengar is literally the Shadow version of Clefairy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Both surprisingly tall. Anyways, speaking of surprisingly tall, fucking Dracovish sitting there at 9'7".
Dude, he's so big. He would be terrifying. It's like the scariest looking thing you could see coming towards you.
Yeah, it really is gross. And
Yeah.
when I saw him, that's surprising.
Honestly, having both his dragons out there to take these thunder bolts from both of these mons is huge, because you're taking half damage from it. But the Moonblast is going to kill no matter what, because he is a fairy typing.
Squishy enough to die from a Fishless Rend, even though it did not go first.
Correct.
Gengar is a physically defensive wet noodle.
Yeah, you need to ban that man. He's a speedster. Speedster only.
We'll note that he did go first. The El Patos con Sombreros coming in, doing his dance. Literally the shining star of Pokemon Detective Pikachu.
Sorry. Yeah, Ludicolo is the best part of that movie.
He really is. He really is. I hear Couch Pilot Maddy in the back.
Yeah, she's singing something. I don't know what's going on. I had to run to the fridge and grab another beverage.
Check out me and Couch Pilot Maddy running Apex duos on our stream. You can find me at Twitch TV/Couch Pilot Jack. Seems like a good time to mention that John Henry, one of our league members, is actually streaming quite a bit now. Follow him at Couch Pilot Games under the alias Cardiac Cowboy. He's running a lot of Fortnite, currently going through Skyrim, and his cat Chandler makes a lot of guest appearances. So
including he is an affiliate now. So
he is affiliated. He's got over 100 followers. Man. Yeah, he's blowing up. He's blowing up. He's saying I'm gonna blow up and act like I don't know nobody. He's too good for Couch Pilot Games now. So go give him a follow on Twitch if you've made it this far into the video. Hopefully you have all 17 of our religious viewers.
Yeah. I feel like it's going to go back to being close to 500 views once we get shorter videos.
Shorter videos in the Crown Tundra VGC. A big Moonblast to Kingdra. The Dragon type is obviously super effective, but it does not kill, and I really think that's just because Clefable doesn't hit that.
I don't know how Josh is going to win this. He's not trying to get rid of Clefable right here, and it's crazy to me.
Well, that's the thing, is Clefable hits Dragon types hard, but Clefable's not a sweeper. That's not a special attack invested Clefable. That is a defense and HP, beefy, follow me Clefable. Okay, so maybe in Josh's mind, he's like, you know what? Why bother running into a brick wall when you don't have to? Now the counter argument here, and once again,
3 special attacks down now.
We see him purposely grinding his own Kingdra down for reasons I will never understand. But I can understand going into Mandibuzz. The problem is that Mandibuzz is also a wall. So if you're Josh right now, you have the choice: do I hit into one wall or do I hit into the other?
One's a defensive wall and one's a special defensive wall, though.
You have to assess which one is more of a threat to your team.
Yeah, because one's a physical wall and one's a special wall. Clefable's the special wall and Mandibuzz is the defensive wall.
Correct.
All fairy types are defensive walls, man. Special defensive wall is fairy typing's like core.
Mitch, I don't know what he's going to go with here.
Hopefully.
I mean, did he Dynamax? Yeah, he did.
Let me guess, Seismitoad?
I would assume the Seismitoad because that's all we've seen so far.
It's interesting that I wonder if he runs this online, if Dynamax Seismitoad has brought him a lot of success online. Because with his defensive stats, it's not a terrible choice. I just don't know if it's the best choice.
So the Max guys are going into Mandibuzz, I would assume.
In the rain from a G-Max, probably going to kill.
Yeah. So there goes Mandibuzz. No more taunting, knocking off, and no more
I love how it doesn't
Roost.
zoom in on the move. For the Hydro Pump, it just shows you big ass Seismitoad looking at it. You just see the kind of off the protect.
Yeah, hopefully I can start outspeeding him now.
Okay, so here comes Durant, which we know has Hustle. Hustle is
Yeah.
a move that is basically a choice. It's like having a life orb, but it lowers your accuracy.
Which I don't think is going to be too much of a problem for Ellie here.
No, because the accuracy, this dude doesn't miss moves.
Should be.
Correct.
Say probably Seismitoad will go first.
Okay, so honestly, Durant is a good move here to go in D-Max. His only weakness is fire. Josh has no fire.
Yeah,
We can always hope.
because he's a water type gym.
Yeah, and he left Ludicolo
Bravo,
in.
Trevor. This is A1 reporting Pulitzer stuff.
But he left Ludicolo in to take the bug hit that he's about to take.
See, I honestly think that's okay.
Yeah.
Now it looks a lot worse because he missed,
Yeah.
but I think in Josh's mind, he's like, okay, I've got the Swift Swim here. Max Flutterby is going to hurt whoever I switch in a lot, so might as well get the hit off. And unfortunately, he misses. I understand that he was sacking Ludicolo there, but with how hard Ludicolo hits in the rain, I don't necessarily disagree with that decision.
Well, Seismitoad's going to get the kill here. No matter what, because he's still got Swift Swim up. Now,
you know what I cannot wrap my head around?
yeah.
The fact that we have not seen a G-Max Resonance Lapras.
It baffles me that he doesn't do that
It's so good.
turn one
It is
instead
so
of double
good.
screens.
Yeah, that's what... Honestly, that was my biggest concern. I know I lost anyways, but preparing for this matchup, that's what I was worried about by far the most.
Oh, yeah.
I'm missing like nonstop. And it's like I'm just trying to get a hit.
Like, right here, he just needs... His two misses have really hurt him as the gym leader, but he's not out of the woods yet because Durant, being the Dynamax Pokemon, only got off one hit.
Right.
And your Seismitoad has one more in him.
Correct. I will say, obviously, Max Geyser is the most powerful move that you can go to. I am a little surprised that we're not seeing some ground moves to boost his defense.
Well, that's big.
Obviously,
The Thunder's good there. Clefable's just going to keep wishing and taking hits.
Right.
Especially hitting Clefable. You need to hit Clefable physically. And then here's another defensive wall.
the Devlin special.
Yeah,
the
man.
Umbreon.
Yeah, I can see that.
The big wall here. So it's a 3v3, but a Drain Punch should
I'm
kill.
actually kind of upset that we had to record this audio to get over Josh and Calvin because I am I'm curious as to the inner workings of Josh's strategies.
I mean, I hear them slowly, but
Yeah.
with us having... Now, if you were with me, we would have kept them on, but I had to do it this way because Jack is recording remotely from
We
his...
are remote. Thank
Yeah.
you, COVID.
Yeah.
We got to be safe here at Couch Pilot Games. We know that
Well,
our status as a national treasure.
I moved to Tulsa as
He
well,
did move
so
to
it's not like
Tulsa.
Jack can just drive to my house anymore.
Well, I still can sometimes.
I mean, yeah.
But
it's
the
not
problem
as
is
easy
we're a
as 10
national
minutes.
treasure, and I don't think the American people could suffer our loss at this point.
It's true.
You know, we already lost Eddie Van Halen, and of course Rick Moranis got punched in the face. I don't think a blow to Couch Pilot Games would be... honestly, I just don't think the average Joe could take
So
it.
here's the Swift Swim Drain Punch. It should do quite a bit to Umbreon here. I don't know if it kills, but it gets... It at least hurts him.
It actually didn't do that much.
Yeah, but he's getting a lot of heals on that. And the fact that Clefable is doing just, like...
Yeah, see, it's not going to matter. Oh, he survived.
Yes, it did.
Survived the foul play.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, it's kind of late in this video, and hopefully our fans are still here. But congratulations to Josh for getting married before this video. Actually, I think a little after this video.
It was a little bit after this. It was about 2 weeks after. Yeah, congratulations.
Like we said, Calvin's his brother-in-law. I got married to his beautiful sister, a good friend of mine. And congratulations to both of you. Hopefully, you can win this match as a nice little thumbs up to you.
Dude, I really don't know. I feel like Devlin's in the driver's seat here.
Devlin's definitely in the driver's seat, and I think again, it's because of Josh's bad D-maxing. I don't want to attack his strategy like that.
That's 3 misses.
I know I'm not in any position to talk about good and bad strategies, but ignoring the fact that you have a G-max Lapras to me is just ridiculous.
Okay, so he's missed 3 hydro pumps this match.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Now, Umbreon is a defensive wall. I think a special attacking Mega Horn might hurt here.
We will find out.
I think having the bug move on Lapras might be the decider in this game.
You can cut the tension with a knife.
God, and there goes the protect.
No, Devlin's an asshole.
I mean, he alternates protects. I mean, this is what he does. Wow, there it goes. So the protect just the crit.
A critical.
He needed the crit to kill there, I think. I think without the crit, he does not kill.
Lee Harvey Politoed with the headshot.
Now it's a 2v2, but Umbreon is half healed. Oh, and that sucks because neither of these guys are physical attackers, and his Komodasho should have the same moveset that
the body press defense.
My body press, yeah.
So that actually works in Josh's favor.
Mm-hmm. Because there's the protect, but it doesn't matter because the Ice Beam into Komodasho will kill the next turn. Umbreon's going to get a wish off, or try to get a wish off, but it's not going to do anything because I think the Mega Horn does kill here.
And it does.
And it does
and
kill.
It does. You
I
heard
heard
it
it
in the background there, yeah.
So that was
two,
the big decider.
With an ice Pokemon and a water Pokemon with an ice move.
It's over.
I believe this is game.
Yeah, it's GG's. Especially because you can live one of the. You can live this if it's a physical ice move.
That did absolutely nothing. Why did that do nothing? Because was that a physical like? I feel like that should be hitting much harder.
I think
now,
the
Ice Shark.
Ice Shark might be a physical. It might be a physical ice move.
So you got one physical and one non-stab. So maybe that's why. But it's still. Come
on, Devlin, just take the loss. It's over.
Devlin is avoiding the inevitable.
Just takes the protect.
Also, I take back what I said, guys. Devlin's not an asshole. He's actually a really nice guy.
And honestly, I think the Psychic is the better move here because it can make his defense go down compared to the Ice Beam.
I'm not going to argue with you there, but it doesn't really matter. Also, I'd like to point out that amphibians don't have hair, so I really don't know what's coming out of the top of Politoed's head there.
I don't know. At the same time, Jack, this is Pokemon. This isn't...
No. Amphibians don't... I mean, he's a Politoed, right? Seismitoad doesn't have hair. Big win by Josh there, beating one of the better trainers in our league.
Honestly, that is why,
and influencing the season 3 final.
Yeah,
for you, Josh.
Which at the same time, it makes it where it's anyone's game. Now, John Henry has to win. Now, if John Henry loses, it goes to It then gets the
It's
guy.
like a 4-way tie,
it's
right?
a 4-way tie, and Gavin
I know
gets,
I was in contention there for the final spot until I took the fat fucking L.
Yeah, if you win there, you make it. If Devlin wins, he makes
We didn't
it.
mention that, fans.
And then if John Henry wins, he gets it. If John Henry loses, the tie does go to Gavin because of the fire gym.
All right, let's focus on what we see in front of us here. And I gotta tell you, I think the advantage here goes to hand tack, and I'm gonna tell you why. Freeze dry on Arcazult. If he plays this right, and if he choice scarfs Arcazult, he could sweep this whole team minus Lapras.
No, I'm only good.
Okay, so he's going Politoed Kingdra, which is, I think, his best lead, in my opinion.
I believe, if I'm not wrong, if I know hand tack like I know hand tack, he's going to lead Arcazult for the freeze dry, and then either lead Xatu or Magneton for screens. Now, I think the smarter move is probably Magneton because he survives a water hit.
Yeah, compared to Xatu. Now,
Xatu is a good screener, but I think
the other thing with Arctozolt is that he's going to get his dragons out early. You have to save him for Dracovish, though, to win this match.
Well, I don't think it... it's tough because I'm not sure... Swift Swim compared to a Choice Scarf. Like, that's a tough comparison, because that's really what it comes down to, is who goes first. None of these Mons are going, except for maybe Lapras, none of these Mons are really going to survive a freeze dry. It's just not going to happen. 4 times against water, some of his, like Ludo's water grass, like, it's going to fuck him up.
Yeah.
Now, I think this is a great lead for... I think this is a great lead for Ryan here. I predict the screens from Xatu. And Toxicroak with the poison isn't bad. Also, Toxicroak's probably running dry skin here for the health. He's probably running actually a dry skin black sludge. So if he doesn't die, which I assume he won't because he's only going to take 1 hit here, he's going to get double health regen. So he's going to go back to roughly half health and get a free shot on.
See, the strategy for Kingdra here and just hitting Draco Meteors baffles me. In the rain, you get a boost to your water attacks.
Yeah, I agree.
Why take a special attack drop if it's not even going to be stab against somebody?
I don't know, and he's been doing it this whole night.
I mean, I get you do get stabbed because he is dragon type, but at the same time, don't waste a drop when your choice specs in the rain.
That is an amazing move from Hantak.
He goes with a what? An Encore?
The Endure.
Oh, an Endure.
So he's going to take a big... Actually, wait a minute. No, that's a terrible move from Hantak.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't actually take a hit here.
He thought he was going to get Fishist.
He thought he was going to get hit and then get the other screen off of Xatu. And it's not going to work out that way. I will say, if he would have taken a hit, that would have been a great move with the Endure. I wonder if he's running Endure Revenge, which would be interesting, except for the fact that I don't think, with all the Swift Swims, I don't think that he's going to go first at all. So now you see Arctozolt coming in, and I assume we're going to see a Freeze Dry with the Choice Scarf. However, will he actually go first? He won't, and I'm assuming that's KO for Arctozolt.
Yeah, that's GG's, man.
That is GG's. I think the big thing here was that he got up a light screen instead of a reflect.
Yep.
And so there was no dampening of the damage from the Vicious Rend.
Yep.
So I'm pretty sure that's game. Because now you've got a Swift Swim Ludicolo and a Choice Scarf Vicious Rend.
Yeah.
You're not even... I don't think Hantak gets another move off in this game. And I really don't think that's his fault. I think that this was a toss-up that he just happened to lose due to the leads. And I think we see the delay here in the communication. I think Hantak knows it. I think he says, honestly, "Oh shit!"
I think
I just lost Freeze Dry.
Arctozolt lead with someone. Arctozolt lead would have been his best bet.
Right, because it doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if he's prepared. I think you're right. The only counter for that would have been a Dracovish lead, which we haven't seen. Now, Hantak brings in the Chinese Gyarados. Most likely hacked, so we'll see what happens.
Hackmon.
Yeah, he's just not going to outspeed anyone is the problem.
Definitely slowed me down.
Yeah.
Now, Clavable does survive, and I gotta imagine that's because of the Intimidate.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a little fight left. Wow.
He's targeted.
The fact that didn't kill is amazing. And
Why?
the fact that Clavable, he thunderbolts into Ludicolo there because he assumes there's no fucking way that Dracovish survives an attack from a maxed out Gyarados.
Yeah. But Gyarados doesn't get stabbed from that grass move.
True, but Gyarados' attack is ridiculously high, and Dracovish isn't exactly a defensive wall, so I'm actually... Color me surprised. I think that's an bad RNG roll.
Which, at the same time, if he just goes with a max overgrowth on the very first turn with Gyarados, he would... It would have been fine. You know?
I would have loved to actually have seen a G-Max Arctozolt from Hantak hit as many Max Lightnings as you can, and then fall into Freeze Dry afterwards.
I have used it where I've had...
But if you have him Choice Scarfed, you lose that item when you go G-Max.
Right, but I think a G-Max Arctozolt probably survives.
Saved him on that.
Or you think he still takes the fucking Banhammer from Dracovish?
He still takes the Banhammer.
Yeah. Big old 12-inch fucking long, girthy summer sausage of a Banhammer.
Yep.
Interesting to me that he goes... Wastes the G-Max turn attacking the Mon with 9 health.
Yeah, but that Mon with 9 health is the one killing everything.
That's true. At this point, I don't see Hantak even bringing this back close. No. He does have Magneton still, and obviously the Electric is a big deal, but...
That's what his lead should have been, though. Magneton and...
Instead of Xatu, because Magneton can learn screens as well, but also hit like a motherfucker.
And you can, but the thing about Magneton is you can Eviolite him.
He is Eviolited here. I can confirm that.
Yeah, but then now that Seismitoad's in the game, it's GG's because the Drain Punch will kill Magneton.
Yeah, I mean, it was GG's when he lost Arctozolt, I think.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the Freeze Dry Arctozolt has the potential to take out most of this team if it's not countered. And I think, unfortunately for Hantak, it was countered to perfection.
Yeah. And
he survives. That's that Eviolite for you folks.
Yeah, he survived the Max Lightning, or the Max Knuckle, sorry. But I think with the 2 Mons he has left and the health that he has, it's over.
Oh, it's definitely over. It was over 6 moves ago. Yeah. Which is interesting because I really do think... I think that this one just shook out poorly for Hantak. I think Hantak had the Mons and the moves to win, and I think he just made...
honestly... Right there, that's when he should have Dynamax 1 turn earlier, so his Gyarados would still be full health.
Yeah, or even a Max Gyarados lead. If you can bring Max Overgrowth out to a rain team and then keep Arctozolt in the back. I don't know. It's hard for me to say. These strategies always work better in hindsight, right?
Yeah.
That's a fucking tough... That is a tough front. Obviously, Swift Swim, Kingdra. I mean...
Honestly, if I'm
surf.
Josh, I just surf. Who cares? Just Swift Swim, surf everything.
It's over. Yeah, because we did the math on this, right? Kingdra, Swift Swim, Surf in the rain even divided by 2, if you choice spec that, doesn't it do just a ridiculous amount of damage?
It does like 135 per mon.
Yeah, which if you are even 2 times effective that's instant.
But it's
death.
135 divided by 3 because it's hitting 3 mons.
I thought you said per mon.
No. Like
no, we did the math on this. It's ridiculous.
It is still really high because so Surf is what, a 90 move?
I think it's actually 80.
I think it's a 90.
Okay, so 90 in the rain is 0.5, so that's 135.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and then you would divide that by 3, I suppose. But it's not actually dividing it by 3, because that's not how the calculation works. It does 75%
of what it is. So it actually ends up being 85 to every mon out there.
85 to every mon, and that's just base damage. That's not taking into account
stab.
His stab.
Yeah.
So stab. Now wait, does stab go into effect before you do the damage? The division.
It's before the division, so he's probably hitting around 90.
Okay, well hold on. Let's figure this out, because if you, like I said, he's going first because of Swift Swim.
Yeah.
It's in the rain, which puts it up to 135.
Yeah.
Stab, which increases it
to 150.
To 150, but then also choice specs, which is a 1.3. So you're hitting around 180, and then taking 75% of that.
It'd be 178. But yeah.
It's going to put you around, 25% of 180 is going to equal about...
So it's like 110 per mon.
No, it's even higher than that. It's like
112 point something.
Yeah, so that's ridiculous for a move that is going to go first every time because of Swift Swim.
Yeah, man.
Alright, so now we've got him against the arguably most important matchup, because this will decide who makes it into the finals against Calvin.
John Henry wins here, he goes against Calvin.
And John Henry bringing a strong front because
Calvin did not need to win today. He did win, but he did not need to win today to get to the finals.
Right.
I am the only gym leader that beat Calvin this season.
No. That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Which one was Calvin? Calvin was the electric gym, right?
No. As a gym leader, beat his team. His regular team.
Yeah. I was about to say, bitch, I beat Calvin. Shut up. No, you're right.
I'm not talking about beating Calvin's gym. I'm talking about as a gym leader, I'm the only person that beat Calvin's team.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, because I smoked the shit out of you.
Hey, man. That's how the cookie crumbles. Some teams just didn't match up well.
Yeah. Honestly, I gotta say, Season 2, we're not really focusing on the matches happening in front of us, but Season 2 and Season 3, I really did have teams worthy of winning, and God, did I fuck up. Anyways, here we see somebody who actually understands the strat of Sword and Shield, bringing out their G-Max to set the tone. And against the Water Gym, Toxicroak is about the best G-Max you could possibly have.
And of course, I mean called Toxtricity Toxicroak.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, I mean Toxtricity. That was a mental slip, but you get my point.
Yeah.
Because against the G-Max Mon, the Fish's Red is not going to do shit.
Well, and it doesn't matter because he's going to hit and then paralyze. Or poison. Both of them.
Yeah. Jesus. GG. See you next week.
Like, honestly, the G-Max Stun Shock is broken.
Yeah.
The
he
fact
said,
that
sit down, little boy.
It poisons or paralyzes depending on.
That's crazy.
Which is why in Season 4 we did take away G-Maxing. You can still D-Max.
Right. It just
no more G-Max.
No G-Max. And this is why, and also, what's funny is we probably would have said the same thing every matchup about G-Max Lapras, but we haven't fucking seen it.
Yeah.
It's mind-boggling to me.
And the fact that his gym has done so well and he hasn't
Without
even brought
it.
a G-Max
Like,
Lapras.
he could have gone... I don't think that he goes undefeated by any means, but god damn would he have been a hard competitor if he was using his G-Max Lapras to its full extent.
Yeah.
And Josh, I'm sorry. I know it's hard to take criticism from me after you just gave me a decent wienering, but it's true. You have G-Max was put into the game for a reason, and the reason was to make Pokemon much stronger. So the fact that you have one and you're not using it is just mind-boggling to me.
Maybe he doesn't have it G-Maxed.
But they put in the soup. The fucking soup, man.
That's
it's
true. Just go feed that thing the soup. I agree. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. That's not an excuse anymore, anyways. It may have been before Isle of Armor, but even then, though, we prepare for these leagues, you can trade. You go on Facebook, you can find fucking anything.
I get most of my mons from trades. 100%.
I was gonna say, you don't actually prepare your team. You breed shinies until you have enough to... We're not gonna get into that. Anyways, let's go back to the action here.
We're not gonna get into that.
Toxtricity's still running the board here.
Yeah, it's...
And by running the board, I mean we still have our same 4 Pokemon. Noivern doing the same strategy he's been doing with Kingdra, except for the fact that he's actually facing Dragonmons that are going to take a huge hit from the Draco Meteor. And I assume JH is either going to lose him or bench him here soon. Another G-Max Stun Shock, not surprising. It is surprising that it's only taken this many of them to kill Dracovish.
Yeah, because honestly, you paralyze Dracovish in the game, and Dracovish is basically done.
Right, because you need... I mean, you don't need it because you're in the rain. But going first is his bread and butter.
Because of the strong jaw ability.
Yeah. No. Wrong. Strong jaw is only to increase the damage of bite moves. It is Fish's Rend specifically that gets more powerful.
Okay. Well, still paralyzing that guy almost hinders him.
Yeah. It is interesting to me that they would give these fossil Pokemon their own unique moves. That's something they've been doing for a while?
No.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's odd to me.
X and Y is when they started doing it.
Okay, so what were the fossil Pokemon in X and Y?
Archeops, like that weird, like, bird pterodactyl fossil thing.
I didn't play X and Y.
Okay, well, look him up, because he's going to be in the new season.
Did somebody draft him?
No, but I meant, like, he's in the new DLC, sorry.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I probably won't play a lot of online Mon out of this, outside of our league. Also, shout out to my girlfriend Julia for drafting my entire season 14.
Yeah, shout out to... You're going to get drummed because of that.
Actually, I don't think my team's that bad.
I love my team. My team is deadly.
Okay, so Toxtricity finally goes down, and it takes a Dynamax, surprise, surprise, Seismitoad to do it. Fucking shocker.
Yeah. Which, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure he's gonna Dynamax his Seismitoad in every single match, except for mine.
We haven't seen it yet. We haven't seen anything else yet.
No, like I'm saying, in mine, he doesn't do it.
In yours, you don't see the Dynamax Seismitoad?
I don't get a Seismitoad. I don't get that. Mine's different.
Are you going to tell us, or are you going to make us wait to see?
Yeah, you get to wait and see.
Alright, fair enough.
So honestly, John Henry's in the driver's seat. He's up 5-3. And
I gotta tell you, I know that Toxtricity is a bitch to get rid of for this water team, but I still can't justify not using G-Max Lapras.
Or having Ice Beam, honestly, or having Freeze Dry or Ice Beam on the Lapras. Like, Ice Shard is a physical attacking move on a special attacking Lapras. It makes 0 sense to me, John.
Who the fuck is John?
I don't know. Just like just like the guy, you know? It's like a Dave, you know? No one knows.
Yeah. You're not getting anything from us, Jim?
Yeah. I mean, that's
now off to Bob with weather.
Basically what it is. So, congratulations to John Henry for winning this match because there's no way he loses now.
In the final.
Yeah, he needed this win. This was the biggest win for him of the whole season because the Water Gym's not easy, and we've seen it. Because if you win, don't you go over John Henry?
I can't remember because it's been a while, but I was definitely in contention because I was the only person to beat Calvin's Electric Gym.
Correct.
Gave me a huge boost, but I did blow it. I remember, I don't think it was just that I had to win. I think I had to win, and either John Henry or Devlin had to lose.
Oh, so
it was either because I think if Devlin won, he was in no matter what.
Yeah, because
I think if Devlin won and me and JH both won, I took the tie over JH.
No, because JH's gym did better than yours. He takes the tie over you.
That might have been it. I might have needed JH and Devlin to win. But I do know that I was in the running as far as just base record goes.
Yeah.
All right, back to the action. We see this monstrous Cinderace. Libero Cinderace is a menace, folks.
Which we banned for our upcoming season. Which we banned for our upcoming season. Cinderace is, you can bring Cinderace, but it can't be Libero. And
we banned Libero Cinderace. That's
and
true.
we did not ban Dracovish, surprisingly.
Which is mind-boggling to me.
Yeah.
Although, did he get drafted?
Nope. Spoiler alert, no one took that man.
Spoiler alert, nobody took, and I'm going to say this, I don't think people are getting tired, I think people are getting
more creative.
They're getting inspired, because guess who else did not, and there's another spoiler, guess who else does not go in our draft?
Rillaboom.
Tyranitar.
T-Tar. Yeah, no one went T-Tar, no one went Rillaboom, no one went Cinderace, and nobody went Dracovish.
If you guys want unique gameplay from non-meta teams, you need to like and subscribe this channel. And if you're still with us after this hour-long recording,
wait,
you heard it here first.
Did he win?
Does Josh win?
Bro.
What?
Does he win?
Is that it?
No. But it's tied.
Are we too busy talking up our own shit?
No, it's tied.
Well, I don't think Josh wins this.
Oh, that's why. There you go.
Nope, there
that's
he
the
is.
Exact reason why.
The fucking man himself, Shiny Dragapult.
But this Gliscod comes in hurt. And that's his last 2 mons. So it's 2v2.
Yeah, but look at the amount of health Politoed has and realize that Gliscod is a priority move monster.
Yeah, he's gonna do an emergency. He's gonna do
either
a first strike or whatever it's called. First impression. That's
maybe a Sucker Punch into Politoed.
Or an Aqua Jet.
I don't think he goes Aqua Jet because of the water typing. Yeah, Sucker Punch takes out half the health. Politoed goes down, and now even if Seismitoad kills Gliscod here, which I imagine he will, it's Dragapult versus Seismitoad, and that's Dragapult victory all day.
Because he's faster.
And just better, if we're being quite honest.
Yeah. And honestly, look, he's got nothing for him. The only thing that hurts him is the Earthquake. And Earthquake will not kill Dragapult, no matter what.
No.
Yeah, the Draco should kill here. And Congratulations to making it to the final to John Henry.
Henry goes to the finale of Season 3 against Calvin.
So basically, my match is Mr. Irrelevant, but we still gotta air it.
Correct. Now, who do we see here?
Honestly, this might be the quickest match I've ever done in my entire life.
And this is the last match, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's thinking hard about his starts. He's seen mixed success. Am I the only one he beat? No, he beat Hantak.
He beat Hantak and Gavin and Devlin.
Okay, so Josh actually had a fairly good showing.
He had a very good showing. He lost to Calvin and he lost to John Henry.
I mean, it's a good showing was expected from the Water Gym. As we said earlier, it's the best. I think the best type.
In Sword and Shield, it's the best typing.
Especially for doubles.
Yeah.
Especially for doubles where you get to set the rain for yourself.
Yeah. So
what's interesting about the rain weather control.
I come out strong here though.
What's interesting about the rain weather control is outside of Hurricane, which gets the 100%. And yeah, we know the I know. Actually, I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet because this is very clearly you're proud of this, and it is an interesting strat, and this could vary. You know, I actually saw a guy on the Sword and Shield Facebook trade group. He's like, I'm thinking about running a dark psychic team. Like, what should I do? And I wanted to say, I was like, this Lipard Hatterene G-Max trick is fucking brutal.
It's broken.
This strategy.
It's fucking broken.
Really good.
It's broken.
It's really good. The reason why, for a little context, Lipard is the fastest prankster in the game.
Correct.
Which means not only does it get priority, but in case it faces another prankster, a Grimmsnarl or a Sableye, still goes first.
Still goes first.
Which, big deal.
Big deal. And then
here comes the G-Max Hatterene.
To the Max Guard.
Making big money moves.
Which, the Max Guard in that slot is Trick Room. So when I run Copycat, it does the move right before me. And it sets Trick Room for me on the very first turn of the game.
Which, by the way, is the only way
to run Trick Room that fast.
To get Trick Room, because a stipulation of Trick Room is that it goes last in its priority slot.
And everyone that is in our league knows I love my Lipard. So everyone attacks it first because everyone knows it has Fake Tears. Because Fake Tears drops your special defense 2 levels, and I run only special attacking Mons. So it's just very, very effective. People do not like my Lipard. And now with Hatterene's speed being 12, the Swift Swim is gone. It doesn't matter. Speed control is everything against a water team.
It's a big deal. For sure.
So I get my Smite off.
I thought he was dead.
What is the special effects of G-Max Smite?
It confuses both people on the other side.
Which is probably GG. I think the only thing that saves him against this is, and I lost visual, so let me know if he does it, but a G-Max Lapras, set those fucking screens.
So, he does not G-Max at all in this, actually. And I went with a physical build Lipard, which I've never done before, with Sucker Punch.
Which it surprises me that Lipard can even learn Sucker Punch.
She's a Dark Mon.
Actually, doesn't have a fist.
Yeah, but she's a Dark Mon.
With no fist.
Okay. Regardless, I ran with a physical build Copycat Lipard, strictly because if I'm going to set Trick Room with her, I want to be able to get a priority off because of the prankster ability.
Mm-hmm.
So he actually brings out both of his Dragon Mons, and I have 2 turns of Trick Room left, and my Hatterene just went out of Dynamax. So I kill Kingdra and Dracovish with an Oko with Dazzling Gleam.
Man, it's too bad this matchup didn't matter for you.
God, tell me about it. I'm pretty sure I 6-0 this team with Hatterene. If I remember correctly. It's the fastest 6v6 match I've ever done in my life. I actually might lose Lipard, and I think he only attacks Lipard so he could get a kill.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I have lost visual again. So I will take your fucking word for it.
Well, he's on his last 2 Mons of Politoed and Lapras. I still have 1 more turn of Trick Room left. I basically end the game in 5 turns because Trick Room is now, I don't, it's over, basically. Because Lipard gets off another fake Tears into the Lapras, and I hit a Dazzling Gleam because my Hatterene is actually Choice Spexed. Yeah, he does go into the Lipard to get the kill here. So I do not 6-0, but I 5-0'd, and I only lost my Lipard. Because he does get a pretty decent hit off on my Hatterene here, but I'm pretty sure I bring in Speed Control now, and then it doesn't matter, because I bring in my own Kingdra.
Which I'm assuming is running Swift Swim.
Which is running Swift Swim, which he just set for me with his Politoed.
You're right.
So now I think I hit a Surf and a Protect, and it's over. Because if you Protect with a Surf, it actually hits just 2 Mons instead of 3.
That should just about do it, huh?
Oh no, I actually Dragon Pulse. So I Dragon Pulse into the Lapras. The Lapras is dead. The Politoed attacks into Kingdra with an Ice move, but it's not enough to kill in the rain, and I get a Dazzling Gleam off, and that's GG's.
G-fucking-G. You heard it here.
He didn't Dynamax.
The Water Gym got swept by a Viridian Force. Pikachu does to Misty, just like we all remember it from the OG games.
Well, thank you guys. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the finale. I'll be posting this video and the final matchup video on tonight. So hopefully they're both up very soon.
Once again, follow Couch Pilot Games on Twitch. Just CGH get some wins. Follow me, Couch Pilot Jack, on Twitch.
And Couch Pilot Trevor on Twitch when I finally start doing it again. Twitch.
When we finally get this going.
Yep.
We're going to run Apex, Rocket League, Fortnite, Skyrim, Madden, and all of your other favorite games with all of your favorite curse words.
Along with Pokemon content on this YouTube channel.
And some of them?
Yeah, so we're going to do a live stream of the draft, and I'm just going to record it and then just post it.
Ooh, yes. Join in for that. You're not going to want to miss it.
Yeah, so see you guys in the next one.